Hey there, Mission Control. Today I want to talk to you about accessibility to great quality food. Now, a lot of us take food for granted, and a lot of us, quite honestly, are still learning what good food really means. Here in the United States, we have a huge problem with diabetes, obesity. It's no understatement, and it's pretty easy. Everyone knows that we don't really appreciate or respect the food that we have. And because we have a country that has so much abundance, it's really difficult for us to understand that there is a food crisis that's happening across the planet. Wheat being cut off from Ukraine and Russia is a huge deal. Rice being turned off from India, going to the rest of the world, that's a big deal. Sugar from India as well is being turned off. There are a lot of things going on in the world where people are starting to say, hey, you know what, I need to start taking care of my own. And I previously spoke about freedom and independence, and what we've been doing at TheRealMartian and that you now see at Eat and Grow Systems is helping deliver a technology, a solution that can help people who don't have land. People who are in the city, people who are living in these major metropolitan areas that can't grow their own food. We are trying to help you have cleaner, more affordable, and better cost food, because we're all seeing the costs go up. We're seeing it. It's just happening. Inflation, but also availability. With all the stuff that's happening weather-wise, it's difficult to see continual crops. We're seeing our wheat and corn stockpiles all start to wither down as we use up previous year's stocks. I'll just put it blunt. There's always been bad stuff happening in the world, and there's always going to be bad stuff happening in the world. And what we all have to do is just continue to adapt. Humans are one of the most adaptable species on the planet, if not the most adaptable species on the planet. So what we've done here on TheRealMartian is you've seen our journey of where we're trying to develop a technology that will help address three things, really. It'll address availability, quality, and cost of food. Now, eventually we're going to be getting into energy, but for right now, we're just focused on food. The system that we've created uses Aeroponics. We're a NASA spin-off company. You can check it out. It's pretty neat stuff. We can grow 15% faster with 15% greater yield than traditional hydroponics, which goes faster than in-ground growing, and we use 99% less water. It is a sustainable solution for our future. And if we can get everybody growing their own food just a little bit in their house, then you can share that in your community and you can have a much more stable community. When we talk about equity, we talk about diversity, we talk about equality. When we talk about those things, if we're not giving people technology to actually increase their quality of life, then we are all full of crap. We must be able to find a way to get technology to the people who need it so that we can increase their quality of life, and that is true equality. That's true equity. And what we've done here at Eat and Grow Systems is the first step along a long journey of getting a system, a technology to the market that we can actually get into everybody's homes. Everybody has a TV, everybody has a refrigerator, and eventually everyone's going to have something like the Eat and Grow Tower in their home growing their own food. They may not grow every single bit of food that they have, but they will grow something. And then in community, sharing their next door neighbors, their neighbor upstairs to the left of them in their apartment building, they can share that food back into real human community. No need to travel, no need to drive to the store. Just walk next door and ask for some fresh grown lettuce and trade with your fresh grown carrots. At Eat and Grow Systems, the technology that we have generated represents a paradigm shift in how we think of food. Join us as we're doing our regulated crowdfund right now. You can either pray for us, you can share this message, or you can pledge to invest in the company by going to www.eatandgrowsystems.com/regcf.